3, 2, 1.
Excuse me. Yes.
Now you ready?
Yes.
All right, guys. Welcome back to the Ritz Camera Chronicles. To my left here is Morley. Morley was a sales associate with Patrick and I.
Excellent salesman.
That's right. And we lost touch for more than a decade. But then we moved down to Puerto Rico randomly. And so I called you a week or two ago, and what did I say?
He said, come on down, or we're going to film the rest of the Ritz Chronicles.
To
Cheers.
Ritz Camera.
Cheers.
The reason why Morley had to be here, not only was he integral in me getting fired, but Morley is such an insane character in general that I felt like Morley would add to the stories of Ritz Cameras. So Patrick, who is dressed as a Ritz Camera associate right
I
now.
wore my finest.
Where's your name tag?
Yeah, I don't have the name tag, but this is essentially what you would look like if you were at Ritz Camera helping
Anne's going to
employees.
write you up for this one.
Morley might look like that as well, but you would have gotten written up for
This
it.
is
but
how you would come to work and they'd be like, Morley, it's a black shirt and khakis, and then Morley would have some outrageous excuse about why he doesn't have khakis.
I got blood all over my khakis. I can't wear those.
One day, as usual, Morley came into work 4 hours late. And, I think you had been written up multiple times for not showing up to work
I called,
or whatever.
I think, and said, hey, I'm going to be late.
You always would call and say, oh, I'm going to be late, but you would always call 1 or 2 hours into being late.
Hey, Pat, it's Morley. Just let Ann know that I'm going to be a little bit late. I'm doing my best to get
And we're
in.
like, we know you're late, Morley. You were supposed to be here an hour and a half ago. Yeah, it was always.
And our manager would always be like, well, he called, so like that's not technically a write-up.
So Morley shows up hours late to work. That's normal. But Morley, he looks like he's been in a car accident. His
leprosy.
His face is like bloody and scraped and red, and he's wearing this hat. And so I don't know if our manager didn't look at your face or whatever. But
It had been like 30 minutes, I think. You had been working for...
And I had my hat on.
Yeah, you had rung up like at least 5 people.
So somebody, like I guess the manager says, Morley, you know you're not allowed to wear a baseball hat in here. And he goes, okay. And he pulls off his hat, and his head is bloody. I mean, it looks like you were in a motorcycle accident. What happened, Morley?
Well, I was drinking with my roommate, Greg, and we decided to go fishing. It's probably like 7 or 8 when we got out there.
At night.
In the
morning.
Yeah, we'd been drinking all night.
Okay.
I don't drink on a night before I have to work. I'm not that irresponsible.
Okay, Morley.
I didn't drink at work though.
It's a good standard. The one in Nashville, it was very popular to drink at the store.
I could see that.
Yeah, and I was like,
I'm surprised I
this is the
didn't do
coolest
that. Maybe I
job.
didn't. I don't remember.
At this time, I
I'm
was like, this is
almost
the coolest
positive
job
you
ever.
drank in the store, but I'm sorry to interrupt. Continue.
Yeah, so we went to the beach. It was probably like 7 or 8 in the morning when we got there. We'd got our bait and everything, and I fished for an hour or two, and then I fell asleep. No sunscreen, and I'm a ginger, as you can see, very pale. I fell asleep in my chair. I think I even had the fishing pole like just kind of sitting there like this. And my roommate was throwing squid into my lap, and the seagulls were flying down and eating the squid off of my lap, and he was having a good chuckle about it. And then I woke up at about 2 in the afternoon.
So wait, what time did you get there?
Like 7 or 8.
You fell
7 or
asleep
8
at
a.m.
like 9 in the morning?
To 2
Maybe 9
p.m.
or, yeah, maybe like 9 in the morning I fell asleep, or 9 or 10.
And
And I didn't put any sunscreen on it at all the whole day.
It was basically like you had been in a house fire. Your
That's kind of
skin,
what it looked like. I was red and purple.
your skin
I was
started
so
coming off
sunburned. It was purple.
and bleeding. I'm not exaggerating
Well,
when
that
I
was the
say
next day. Yeah, like that day, it wasn't bleeding. It was just I woke up and I was like, and it was already starting to blister up. I think, and my skin was purple.
So he comes into work dressed like a burn victim, and he's got this hat on that's covering up his bloody scalp. And I think our manager was like, "Oh my God, okay, you can put the hat back
Put the
on."
hat back on.
But then a day or two later, I had a wedding, and you were assisting me.
Oh, that's right.
and you came to this wedding again, looking like you had just survived.
I think I offered to not come, but you needed me.
I had to. I didn't want you there. Trust me.
I offered to not come.
And I didn't want to be there. I don't think I wanted to just
I'm
lay
sure
in
you
bed.
didn't want to be there. I know.
Horrible
But
pain.
as always, Morley had put himself in some situation that had like put his life in jeopardy.
I
and
wasn't
his
late
work.
when I was assisting for you, though. I was usually on time for that. I think I was on time for
No,
that.
I think you missed multiple weddings by getting drunk the night before and
I
not
did
showing
not.
up.
No.
I think you missed an entire wedding because you didn't pay your phone bill, and when I called you, you didn't like it
I
went
don't
straight.
remember this happening at all.
That's because you didn't get the phone calls. But anyway,
I'm very responsible now. Any employers that might be looking for a responsible employee.
so I take him to this wedding because he's my only assistant that I can get, and the bride comes up and asks me, "Has Morley been in a car accident?" I'm like, "No, he got drunk and fell asleep on the beach." And I don't know, like I probably should have lied. I probably should have said, "Yes, he was in a very serious car accident."
Somebody ran the red light.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault.
It wasn't his fault.
He's not
My
irresponsible.
car
still
caught on
here.
fire and I was burned.
The jaws of life, they had to rip him out, and we're lucky that Morley's here at your wedding today.
Exactly. That probably would have been the better business decision to do
But
that.
she's like, oh, this is the kind of people you associate with.
So Morley's been here for a couple days, and we've just been reminiscing and kind of planning on what we were going to talk about. But Morley kept saying again and again, I don't really remember that much of Ritz camera. That was a long time ago, you know. I'm not sure that I can remember all these details. So I thought that if we saw a few Ritz camera commercials, there's a few that are currently on YouTube. So if we watch a few of these commercials, maybe it will
bring back the
jog
memories.
your memory.
Carmen Electra.
I don't even know if you've seen these commercials.
You two, move these here.
Let's photo.
Let's photo. Come to Ritz Camera and get CSQ, camera store quality prints from your film or digital camera in just minutes from real photo people.
Now move these bricks back where they were. Let's photo.
Big Print Central, camera store quality at a great price.
Who is their market
What
for
is
these?
going
Like,
on
what
in that commercial?
is that?
What is that?
They had like zero budget, so
I
they're
don't
like,
get it.
I see a construction site. Why don't we film
Film
it
it
here?
right there, right now.
It feels like they were trying to do something else and got shut down, and then they were like, "What do we do?" You remember in a previous episode we talked about district managers telling you to move the DVDs from here to there?
Yes.
They literally took that and put it in the script.
Yeah, they did.
They were like, "This is a great
Move
idea."
this from here to there for no reason, and I'll be back next week, and I'll tell you to put it right back where it was.
The other thing that Ritz Camera did often, and they did it in this commercial, was they would just use improper English. Like, let's photo. Who in their right mind let us photo? Like, that's a phrase?
You brought this up
photo,
a few
bro.
days ago that the photo enlargements were called Big Print U.
Yeah.
You remember this, right?
Yeah, like Big Print University, like.
Oh, is that what it
Was
meant?
it you? Like,
No, I think it was like you. Like
You.
You have the
like you.
power.
Was it you, right? Like
I think it was YOU.
text shorthand.
But either way, as a customer, you don't know. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah, as a
universe.
It's like a
Customer.
caveman.
It's horrible.
You.
So there's two types of Ritz commercials that exist still on the internet today. And they're the stupid ones that we're currently watching. And then there's like the weird, creepy, sexual innuendo ones that we're about to get
see
to.
some-
Wait, they have those?
Well, with Carmen Electra. Yeah.
Oh,
so
Carmen Electra.
they hired Carmen Electra to be the spokeswoman of Ritz Camera, which isn't a bad decision, but David Ritz still insisted that he be in every commercial and that he was friends with Carmen Electra in
And
the
at this
commercials.
point, Carmen Electra's like dropping
Yeah,
tears
she's a
down.
C-list at this point.
Like, I
Maybe-
think she was
maybe
on
D.
Singled Out. She replaced Jenny McCarthy.
These are very creepy. There's definitely a sexual undertone to each of these commercials.
Perfect. There it is. Love it. Great. Got it. Let's go check out the shots.
I think David's really gonna like these.
How's the shoot going?
Good. Aren't these great?
With Big
Print
Print
U,
U from Ritz
see?
Camera, it
Why
is
oh
all
you?
about you because you can choose. Don't settle for regular prints. With your choice of 4 exciting styles and sizes, Big Print U is the new standard for digital prints.
You know, Carmen, it's all about you. I love them.
She's very excited to show them to David Ritz, like David Ritz is her boyfriend or there's something weird going on. It's not super creepy, but wait until the next one.
Okay.
Your pictures look great. Oh, thank you. I hope David likes my show. He's here.
Hi, Carmen.
Hey, come on in.
Everything looks great.
Thanks for making these big enlargements so fast, just for me.
The Ritz camera, we do it for everybody in only an hour.
At Ritz Camera, get big enlargements printed fast from 11 by 14 up to 24 by 36 in minutes, not weeks. So fast you can enjoy them right away.
Fast is good.
Fast is good.
You do it so fast just for
David.
Yeah.
Well, and then they touched hands there again. Like she leads him into the show.
But the way that she was like, I hope he likes it. It's like you were creating a movie in the 80s where the high school girl is trying to get the guy.
I hope David likes my show.
Yeah.
That is the way she's acting here. And she did not come up with this on her own. A
there's
director and a writer
There's someone who's
told
writing
her,
these
like,
commercials.
you need to act like you're really trying to impress Mr. Ritz.
I like it big.
Really big.
Well, I like it really big and fast. So I go to Ritz Camera for big enlargements.
At Ritz Camera, you can get big kids, big celebrations, big anything with big enlargements in just 1 hour. Even big personalized photo books in only 1 hour. Just go online to ritzpix.com or to our in-store print bar and start living big.
Big, really big.
I mean, really big.
Who says size doesn't matter?
She have sausages. Oh, sorry.
Yes, she does.
What? They were like just so upfront with it.
Yeah.
And then
who
he
said-
doesn't play with the joke. He just acts like deadpan, like, yeah, any size, really big posters and prints.
But don't you think it's also weird to take a photo store that's made for,
Like
families and printing pictures of kids and then to spin it in this sexual way about like size doesn't matter. I like it big and fast. I mean, that's weird, right?
Yeah.
For a family photo store? Has this jogged your memory at all? Is this bringing back?
I
or
don't
have
remember any
you've
of these
never
commercials.
Seen any of
if I'd
this?
seen these commercials, I think I remember seeing the one with the Carmen Electra, and even then being like, "What in the hell is going on here? Like, it's completely bizarre. It makes no sense."
So these are the best commercials that I could find for Ritz Camera, and as you can see, they made some very strange marketing decisions. Some were just poor, and some were really creepy and sexual, and like, I don't get why they did it, but that's what Ritz Camera is all about. I think the next episode is the one. I think it's time for us to start talking about how I was wrongfully fired and banned from the property. I get a phone call one bright and early morning at 11:30 a.m. But I pick up and I'm like, hello. And it's Patrick. He's like, wait. He's whispering, they're on to you. And I'm like, what's going on? Where are you? He's like, I'm hiding in the bathroom, Lee. I'm hiding in the bathroom. The cops are here. They caught you, Lee. They caught you. My best friend is calling me. He's afraid. He's hiding in a bathroom. He's telling me police and the district manager are waiting for me.
They're waiting for you
They're
to come
waiting.
in.
That's what he says. But in
glad.
my mind, Patrick is gagged in the back already with a gun to his head.
He's been apprehended.
He's been apprehended, and they're coming to get me. And Ann isn't saying a thing to me, and it's making it way worse.